Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK WM France Tech G456 game with JenH, agriKola, and coolala. This pile is I almost feel like first picking Cowboy and Mother here. Yeah. Cowboy Mother or Baker. I think those are probably the two picks. And I don't know. Cowboy and Mother enables a lot of weird stuff. Baker can make your feeding really easy if you have any kind of baking strategy. Let's take Baker. I think Baker fits into more games than Cowboy and Mother do. Yeah. Not a great first pick. And there we go. Here's a great second pick. Debt Collector, almost certainly. Unless I want to go Overachiever. Overachiever with Baker is certainly something where you can play an oven pretty easily. But I mean, I'm not taking Overachiever over Debt Collector. Fantastic card. Guarantees myself Plow Sow round 14. Yeah. If Omni Farmer could come back, that would be nice, I guess. But Omni Farmer might go to the person, the Cowboy and Mother. And actually there's Humble Farm Boy as well. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I take Village Fool here. I think the cards that I've seen, my first pack was quite weak. This pack is not great. I think I just take Village Fool here. I think this is looking like a pretty good Village Fool game. Go for the Humble Farm Boy points. Throw away all my cards. Just play Baker, Debt Collector, Village Fool. I could do that. Now, it depends on how the miners are as well, but even if Village Fool is worth 3 or 4 points, that's pretty good, especially because it'll very likely also get me the Humble Farm Boy points. And if Jen took Cowboy and Mother, I think there's a decent chance she takes... I think there's a decent chance she takes Humble Farm Boy out of that pack. So, and if the nice thing about a card like Village Fool is if I can pick up like a lot of situational cards like Baker, and if I don't end up playing them, it's no problem at all. Well, Barrel Maker looks excellent. I'm actually quite surprised that it's still here. 7 wood, get a wood and 2 food. That looks really good. I guess there's also Silo Builder and Hedge Keeper and Sailboat Constructor and Reed Collector. So this is where all the good cards were in this pack. I think the pick is Barrel Maker, right? I like Sailboat Constructor. I like Hedge Keeper, but pretty sure the pick is Barrel Maker. Wood and 2 food every harvest is fantastic. Well, Potter, and then just go for feeding with Barrel Maker and Potter. But Potter's not that good. Stone Curator is a lot better. And also Stone Curator is the kind of card where if I'm not going to get 3 points out of it, just toss it for a point with Village Fool. Save the action. And Overachiever came back. Whoa. I wonder if people didn't want Overachiever because of Humble Farm Boy. Maybe. I am very happy to play a great card like Overachiever. I was thinking my packs were my pack was not very good, but I got honestly 2 out of the 3 best cards out of it. I think Baker, Stone Curator were 2 out of the 3 best cards. So, hey Doe Academy, hope you are doing well. Well, I don't think I'm all that likely to play Humble Farm Boy, but It's like the best card here by quite a bit. And you know what? I can play it. I do have Village Fool. We'll see. Oh man, and then I see Broom. What is this game? Even with Broom though, I don't think I'm taking it over Steel Plow. Actually, you know what? Broom with Village Fool is excellent. Broom with Village Fool is really excellent because it fills your hands with cards that you can't play, and a bunch of them you don't want to play anyways. So I could go for quite an early Village Fool with Broom. The problem is the impact of Steel Plow is just so high. Like, it's a really good card. And especially with Debt Collector, I can do one plow action to get a huge number of points. I just need to get like 2 grain, 2 vegetable. Village Fool, Broom, and Humble seems okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I could play, like, what if I played Village Fool round 1? What's the theoretical maximum limit of Village Fool? You play it in round 1, and then there are 14 rounds, so 13 opportunities, so you could get 9 points out of the Village Fool. Stone Curator, Humble Farm Boy, Baker, looking like 3 good candidates to get rid of early. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. You don't get to take a combo like this every day. I love Whale Oil. I love Whale Oil. I think it's such a good card. Such an interesting card. Yeah, Clockwork Man, Steel Plow with Stone Curator. Yeah, you're right. Those are also good picks with Stone Curator in hand. Goose Pond, Pastureland, Whale Oil. Those are all options. Just to interrupt briefly, I want to say welcome, C-Dome. Thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Welcome. Hope to see lots of Play-agricola spam. But yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for the support. Hope you continue to enjoy the content. Goose Pond, Pastureland, Whale Oil. Yes. This is hard. This is really hard. Changing plans combos with Silo Builder too. You can build them multiple times. Oh man. Goose Pond is a point. Whale Oil is food, which food is really important. Yes, that's right. You're right, Cito. You think it's Goose Pond? I do like Goose Pond. I actually like Pastureland better than Goose Pond because of what Pastureland can do. It can give you like some really important food. But Goose Pond seems pretty cool here. You think Whale Oil does very little? I guess if I'm throwing away lots of occupations, yeah. Yeah, Goose Pond makes a lot of sense. There's some really good cards here. Muddy Bog is excellent. Dragonfly Pond is excellent. Camembert is excellent. Stone Chimney is another reason for me to get points for Stone Curator. Hammock is pretty good. I guess I could probably just take Dragonfly Pond. No, you know what? No, I'll take Muddy Bog. Acreage going to Straw Thatch is kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah, Bog paying for stuff with Overachiever. I agree. That's an excellent point. Rum Distillery and Grain Bag. Whoa. Rum Distillery is really good. I don't have any way of accumulating grain yet. So I think I like taking Grain Bag here ahead of Rum Distillery, even though Rum Distillery is a really good card. D-draft Rum Distillery if someone has a grain combo and throw it away. So I could do that. The thing is, I think Grain Bag is actually really good with like Overachiever, because with Overachiever and Baker in hand, I'm really happy setting up a grain feeding engine. And yeah, I think I like Grain Bag here. Especially because with Overachiever, I can build a couple baking improvements fairly easily. Wow, Steel Plow came back. Well, there might not be a green guy, guys, if I got Steel Plow back here. I guess I'm not playing Village Fool. Like, my cards are too good. Or at least I'm not playing it early. I got Whale Oil back. Oh, man. Basically, every pick I agonized over, I got the other card back. At least for the first two minor picks. And for my first occupation, too. And my second occupation. Like, what is this game? Alright, maybe my opponents are just not drafting very well. That's very possible. Or at least not drafting the way I value them. Brew means fool must be played. I don't know, man. How are you going to throw away Steel Plow? How are you going to throw away all these great cards? I have to say, the one thing that I am happy about is I can kind of go all in on First Family Growth Overachiever, because look at all these miners. I don't even need to build major improvements. I just want to throw miners out onto the board. Yeah. Fool value too good. I know. So Fool tosses Humble Farm Boy, probably Stone Curator, probably Baker, depending. Maybe it tosses Whale Oil, depending on how the early game goes. Yeah, I guess my early game, I really want to go for the Barrel Maker in stage 1, right? That's kind of my first priority is Barrel Maker stage 1. So that means I need to take wood 3 times in all likelihood. Baker is very playable. Yeah, Grain Bag is excellent. And I build the ovens easily with clay oven, stone oven. Basically, I can do a lot. I can do a lot this game. Let's take a quick look at boîte à jeu. Oh, I do have a decision up. So this game, I first picked Animal Pen with Patron, and then I took Well Builder with Woodcart, and then Mason and Riding Plow together, I think. Then I just picked Adoptive Parents Planter Box, thinking that I need lots of actions and I should have a good amount of food thanks to Patron Animal Pen. I actually think this is a pretty good conservator pick here. Being able to skip out on the Clay House Reno is pretty nice. Cook is playable for food with Patron, I guess, but I think conservator is better. And then Millstone is sometimes playable, but I don't have a grain thing, so yeah, Raft is fine. Wow, Dragonfly Pond came back as well. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta be. Wow, Hammock, Stone Chimney. Oh man. Dragonfly Pond. Be right back. Um, Dragonfly Pond, Stone Chimney, Hammock. Stone Chimney with Green Bag and Overachiever and Baker, great incentive for me to build stone ovens and fireplaces. And it goes with my Stone Curator. Hammock. Hammock is also really good. Especially with Overachiever, if I want to grow. Like, I can play Hammock quite easily and, like, really accelerate my game crazy. But Dragonfly Pond is awesome. I should just take Dragonfly Pond. Stone Chimney will be tough with Broom. It comes too late. Yeah. And I mean, it's same with Stone Curator. That I probably am just not playing Stone Curator because of the value of Village Fool. Alright. Well, I could play Village Fool here. I could play Humble Farm Boy into Dragonfly Pond. I could read Stone Food. Reedstone Food's pretty good. The thing is, with Barrel Maker, I think I value Reedstone Food a little lower. I think I really want to read because I want to spend most of my actions getting wood and getting clay. I think I'm going to play Humble Farm Boy here. 4 wood action seems pretty good. With Barrel Maker in hand, now I only need 1 3 wood action to hit the Barrel Maker. Humble into Dragonfly into 2 reed, yeah. Yeah. That's basically what I'm planning. Forward early is better than 3 points. Yep. And like I always say with Humble Farm Boy, usually you're not giving the points away to the winner. Usually you're giving the points away to someone who's not winning. Well, sometimes. It's not universally true, but... Oh, this could be really stupid. This game could be really stupid. If I get first room round 5, it'll be crazy. Scythe the game or Scythe the minor improvement? So we have Hill Cultivator, nothing too weird yet. Although Hill Cultivator really would have liked to have gotten Grain Bag. So this is always super annoying when the person who's already the start player takes start player, but I mean, I want to play occupations. I want to do other stuff. So I think 2 read is my next action. Looks really good. The nice thing about taking 2 read here is that usually the person who gets 2 read is very likely to build a room in round 4. If I get 2 read and we spread around the Reedstone Food action, there's a chance I could first room build in round 5. No sheep yet is important to note. So 2 read into occupation or 3 wood. One of those should come back. Yeah. Or Reedstone Food. 2 read into Reedstone Food would be fine. Reedstone Food, occupation, 3 wood. I'm happy with any of them. Lumen's been streaming Terraforming Mars. I need to play more board games. Honestly, I just play a lot of agriKola. We haven't played offline in a while. Nathan's been gone, and our one friend who we like to play with hasn't been around. He's been really busy. So here's Oceanographer. Oh, and also Hill Farmer. I don't think I ever showed Hill Farmer. Pick up clay whenever you go on grain and vegetable. Alright, let's play an occupation here. I think here's where I play Barrel Maker. No, well, okay. So the thing about playing Barrel Maker is I need to get it out before the round 4 harvest, but I kind of don't want to show it. I could play Village Fool, and I could play Overachiever. Any of those would be fine. You know what? Let's just play Barrel Maker. It does kind of reveal what my plan is, but I think it's fine. I have not played any of the games you guys are talking about. I know I have a friend on Facebook who posts about Terraforming Mars gameplays all the time. Yeah. What I haven't played in a while, which I'd like to play, is I'd like to play the Game of Thrones board game. I really enjoyed it, but the time commitment was too long. I didn't have enough people who were like really committed to play a bunch of long sessions. Apparently, there's a mod for the Game of Thrones board game for 4 players, which speeds it up a lot. So I would like to try that one. Because getting 4 players to commit is a lot easier, especially this summer. I hope Nathan and our other roommate and we can get one more and hopefully play lots of board games. BoardGameCore.net. I haven't been on that one. Coolala plays Crooked Plow. Tinsmith. Interesting. I could Reedstone Food here, or I could 3 wood. If I 3 wood, what am I getting back? I could... If I 3 wood, I'm getting probably 4 clay back. That looks fine. Kalala plays Tinsmith. So he's getting a bunch of food on the take 1 grain space. Sid, did you say you're thinking about going to the WBC in Pennsylvania? I can afford to play expensive Ock. I have the food. But I think just taking 4 clay is fine. 4 clay with Overachiever is a good action. Cool. Yeah, so it's like, I looked it up. It's like a 6-hour drive for me. So, I could definitely get the time off. So I was thinking I might do it. The only issue is honestly the money. Is just spending that much on accommodations, because being away from home for a week is more pricey. So that would be a big factor. I think it's like Southern Pennsylvania, Doe Academy. Also very cool. Oh, nice. I really enjoyed Boston when I was there. I really liked the city. I thought it was quite cool. So I've definitely heard the phrase 18XX, but I'm not familiar with the with actually what it is. Railroad themed. Never played it. Sounds cool. Boar trap. So he's just everyone's just loading up on the grain space, eh? We've got like a bunch of potential bakers coming. Train in stock games highly interactive. Cool. So I play an occupation here, almost certainly. AgriKola is the only one who can grow, which is good to be aware of. So let's play Overachiever here, because round 5 we might get build a room into family growth. Look up 1830. Cool. Yeah, I just need to play more games generally. And you know what? I quit playing Dota. I was playing Dota for like the last couple months again, which I played a ton of when I was a student. I played so much Dota. I played like, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 hours of it. Would play like 10 hours a day. So I have more free time. So I should be playing more board games and stuff. So AgriKola did build a room. That's fine. I could start player. I could take food. Start player. If start player gets me 6 wood, then that secures my barrel maker for like the rest of the game almost. Alternatively, I could take a food action. Um, food does seem pertinent. You know what else seems pertinent? Playing more miners. I like the idea of playing like Goose Pond here, I think. Or Muddy Bog. Yeah. You know what? Let's get Goose Pond out. And if I get 6 wood, great. If not, too bad. So I have 7 wood, so I get plus FF wood. Feed 4. So let's see if Jen gives me 6 wood. She also might give me 6 wood if family growth comes... Nope, she's sowing. Alright. Well, that's awesome. That is really good. Thank you very much. Probably 6 wood into 3 reed or 5 food or 5 clay. Like, whoa, this is... There's a lot of good stuff here. I would be happy with almost any of them. So Village Fool probably tossing Stone Curator, Whale Oil. It's looking at like I can play Broom pretty early. Like I've got 2 of my miners out already, and Overachiever will help me push them out even faster. Cool. So I think Coolala's not taking the food because he likes clay and grain. So maybe Coolala takes 3 reed here. using Microsoft Edge. Wow. Wow, Jen. What a boomer. What a boomer. Okay, 3 read, double build rooms. Seems good. Also 5 food. So the problem with double building is, yeah, it makes my barrel maker worse. But the appeal of double building is nobody else can double build right now. Or nobody else can build a room. Jen has to take wood. Coolala's a couple actions away. Yeah, double building seems ridiculous. And very doable. So, Jen's got Cowboy and Mother. Yeah, I was right. She did second pick it. Cool. So Jen's really hoping to see round 7 family growth. I'm hoping to see round 6 family growth because it'll mean that I very likely grow round 7 and round 8. Which is crazy. Also, the first fireplace has not been built yet. So overachiever, building like a cooking hearth is looking really good. Also 6 food fishing, 4 food wood, or 4 wood. 4 food wood. 4 wood. agriKola building the first fireplace makes a ton of sense. Four wood is perfect with barrel. You're right about that. And I could jump agriKola to get the first family growth. I could start player. No one's in a position to stable block. But 4 wood into double building. I might even be allowed to double build in round 8. If agriKola builds round 7, if nobody's in a position to build round 7, I could potentially double build round 8, which is bonkers. Jen can build a room now, so I do have to be aware of that. But if she builds a room, she can't stable block, and if she builds a room, agriKola needs to start player. So coolala has straw thatched roof. That's a good point. Yeah, it's looking like that. Only reason to play crooked plow this early, really. I also want to play my village fool at some point. agriKola plays reformer. coolala going for the clay. So coolala, I'm pretty sure, is going to reno and build clay rooms. So that means they're not pressuring my family growth. So I'm going to grab the 6 food fishing here because, yeah, 6 food is 6 food. I'll be interested to see if Jen builds a room here, if she decides to abandon her Cowboy and Mother. I would guess probably not, because probably she drafted around the Cowboy and Mother, and round 7 family growth is good for Cowboy and Mother. But you never know. If agriKola can't or doesn't want to start player, then Jen could get the first room in round 7 with like very little work. And then worst case scenario, the cow and mom is like a couple, like 1 or 2 food. Not a great action, but could be worse. But I'm just going to play all the best cards in the game. Muddy Bog, Goose Pond, Dragonfly Pond, Steel Plow, Broom, Deck Collector, Overachiever. They're all just really fantastic cards. Ooh, I like this. Jen fencing. So that's really good for me. Also forces agriKola to decide between family growth and taking sheep. And in fact, he doesn't even have to make that choice. He can just take the sheep here because I'm not pressuring his family growth action. Which, you know, is a thing that I am doing. But I mean, I'm going to get to grow round 8, round 9 and say, see ya guys. I'm going to, yeah, just take off. Position looks so good. Yes, it does. So good. Star player acreage. I guess that guarantees him 4 sheep instead of 3 sheep. Fool can come out soon. Yes, it can. Fool likes even number round spaces because 3, 5, 7, 9 don't count. So Fool likes round 8, 10, 12, 6, 14. But yeah, if I could get Fool out in round 8, that would be nice. But probably I'm playing Fool this next round, because I'm probably not building a room, because coolala is putting no pressure on the build room space. Actually, you know what's probably happening here? Coolala is probably going to start player straw thatched roof, and then second action... Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he's going to second action straw thatched roof here with his taking that read. He's going to Reno play it. So that means I do need to build a room this round, or start player ahead of him. Yeah, Reno straw thatched roof. Yes, I agree. Probably... I'll village fool here. Getting it out is nice. Not this action. I would start player ahead of him so you can double build to guarantee growth. I can do that. The alternative is I can always start player round 8. That's also an option, because coolala should have no pressure on the build a room space. So we have a couple choices here. I'll see what comes back to me. I will see what comes back. Yeah, but like start player muddy bog is looking really good, for example, or start player grain bag. Yeah, I have lots of good options here. SP into build seems just strictly better than build into SP, since you need to avoid stable blocks. Yes, you're right about that. That's a good point. Yeah, I was saying I have options. Jen's not going to stable block me. She's going to go all in on Cow Mom, and agriKola is a couple grabs away from being able to build again. So pretty sure he plays an occupation here. Yeah, because he wants to be able to hold a breeding pair. Although he, yeah, that makes room for his third animal. So yeah, that works. Whoa! Oh yeah, not family growth. Whoa! Whoa! Right. Yeah. You're saying I should start player to build room round 8. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. No family growth for agriKola. I mean, I get it. Maybe he forgot about family growthing. Very interesting. So now if coolala start players and play straw thatched roof, I can build and grow ahead. But more likely, coolala is playing straw thatched roof on Reno. Is my guess. Yeah. So this means I need to build now. And I'll build my 2 rooms. I don't really want a stable block, but if I have to, I can. I could keep a room back and build again later, but like I said, I don't really want a stable block, so what was the urgency to plow make? Well, if you think that I'm looking really scary, then you're delaying my double growth, making it a lot more contested with coolala. Also, maybe he's not going to grow again. And if he thinks he's not going to grow again, delaying the family growth queue combined with the cowboy mother maybe compresses the game a lot more. Yeah, I mean, for him, it's all about the sheep breeding. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Jen gets 6 wood now, so this is honestly, this sequence is amazing for Jen. It's really good for Jen. Really good for Jen. I'll toss whale oil. Yeah, that is a great sequence for Jen. But that's okay. That happens. That's what I get. You know what? That's what I get for being that greedy. I was so greedy there. I mean, I got good actions. Like, getting Village Fool out is good. But it didn't have to come out that round. I could have built a room. Ooh, because of Ram? Is that why he did it? It's reasonable to try and hurt your position, which this does quite a lot. It does, yeah. Yeah. I think agriKola hurt me, but helped Jen. And it's maybe going to be neutral for himself. Maybe a little bad for himself, but it's going to hurt me a lot more. So let's see if coolala forces me to... no, okay. Does not force me to start player. Or stable block, which is good. I'm happy about that. So I'll start player grain bag here. No, not grain bag. Does help coolala. That's true. Yeah. Muddy bog, I guess. Grain bag doesn't need to come out until I'm also playing the. Until I also play the fireplace. So. Or cooking hearth, more likely. So I'll overachiever grain bag and cooking hearth, I think. And then I can take grain and then overachiever build clay oven, probably, for some nice feeding. I think it was a mistake to do this in late growth. Skipping growth can be reasonable around 5 games sometimes, but not here. Well, if Jen wins, then we can flame agriKola. But, I mean, he's got the option of 3 wood into building the well. He's got the option of 4 wood. Although I think Jen probably takes 4 wood. No, Jen's taking a vegetable. Okay, she wants to sow. Oh, yeah, sowing makes sense. Yeah. So agriKola gets a good move here either way. Never skip round 7. Family growth. Even with a beggar. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? It did hurt my position, but I still think my position is really good, so. If I could get 4 wood back, that would be best case scenario. 3 stone back would be really good, though. Oh, I'd be really happy with 3 stone back. Do some play ag welling. I did forget to toss. Yeah, I announced it, but I didn't actually put it out. I did announce in chat that I was going to toss whale oil, but I just didn't actually put it on the board. Coolala goes for the stone. Makes sense. He can go for, like, the well or stone oven or whatever, but it means I get the wood, so I am not complaining about that, not at all. I need a lot of wood this game. Take that, toss, stone curator. But unfortunately, you can't discard face down online since these discards are supposed to be secret. Are they? I didn't know that. Family growth. Grain bag. You know what? I'm actually not going to play my major improvement here. I'm going to play steel plow. Because now when I start player, I can play broom. And I've gotten my steel plow out. since I save a resource with my overachiever. Is this Diablo 4? Yeah, look at all the farming. I gotta farm all the good loot. I built a plow, which lets me kill undead with plus 50 magic. So I expect Coolala should start player, and he does. Makes sense. I could grab the Reed. Reed lets me do what? It's not enough to Basket Maker's Workshop on its own. I would need another stone. I don't think I'd take 3 wood because I want that to potentially become 6 wood. Yeah, I think taking the Reed is good here. Although Jen might want to Basket Maker's Workshop. I could just read Stone Food. Read Stone Food lets me build the pottery. I could also just build like a fireplace here. Reed seems great. No, you're thinking of popcorn HIKLJ. Like Reedstone Food for clay oven. Yeah, I do too. Thing is, I can clay oven either way. I can save the stone on clay oven. Yeah, I think we just take the wood. Keep taking wood as aggressively as we can. This game might be determined by how early we get our fencing done. Yeah, clay oven into baker. Just gonna be the easiest feeding of life, you know. Plus FF. And then feed 5. I could toss Baker here, but I can afford to skip 1 discard for Village Fool and still get the same number of points since my 7th discard is not worth anything. So no discard this round, I think. Don't think taking wood aggressively matters so much. There's too much wood in this game. Yeah, I guess I was kind of... I didn't want to take the Reed because of Jen. Because I think Jen looks like she's going to go for the Reed. Like, why else would she have 3 Reed, 2 stone in her hand? That was my assumption, at least. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone for the Reed. Thing is, the Reed is useless if I don't get the Basket Maker's Workshop. Unless I want to build a 5th room, but I don't think I want to build a 5th room. I think fencing and continuing to get income from Barrel Maker is more important. Yeah, I think the baking improvements are more valuable. The other thing is, to get points with my steel plow, I need to start taking grain. So I think it works. Mariska says, I like joinery with Bale Maker. Just keep 7 wood, get 4 food each harvest. Yeah, that's a good point. Treat it kind of like Tarzan. Coolala gonna play Melon Patch. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh man, I got some good stuff. Field mostly, Mountain Cave, pretty good. What does Ashbringer do? Oh my goodness, Ashbringer is really good. Ashbringer is honestly, it's too good. That card probably should not exist. What do we play here? Let's play. I could play Field, but I don't really want to pass Field to Jen. I don't want to pass anything to Jen that's going to make her want to start player. I kind of want start player to go back to coolala. I could just play Mountain Cave here. Yeah, probably play Mountain Cave. They're all good cards that are bad for this situation. Yeah, extensive resume, buried treasure. I'm not going to get the value out of them. Like, I'm mostly looking at Field, Ashbringer as the good cards, and Mountain Cave is fine. I didn't get anything really good. I didn't really get like. I mean, you're always hoping for Quarry, but Ashbringer might be potentially. I wouldn't say better than Quarry, but it might be just as good. Yeah, Mountain Cave. Yeah, Mountain Cave is going to be really good. What else would I like? I would have really liked Pelts. Something like Pelts would have been really good. Pelts would have been really good. Yeah, Mountain Cave is going to be good. I mean, 2 wood to 2 stone is going to be relevant for me, very relevant, because it'll help me get to my stone house. So, yeah, I think I probably don't want to play Field if I don't have to. Pumpkin Trellis, Quarry. Yeah, Pumpkin Trellis would have been really good, that's for sure. Mansion. Mansion's hard to do. Mansion's like, you kind of need to play it on Mansion before the time comes. I could take 5 food here. I could plow a field here. I could take the reed. I could Reedstone Food. Reedstone Food lets me play some major. I could take 5 clay. 5 clay lets me clay oven a bit easier. Alright, 5 clay. Also lets me build a pottery, which is still unbuilt. If agriKola builds the clay oven, I'll be a little sad, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, not too humble of me, though. Not too humble at all. Major minors blocked. Right. Good point. Good point. I'm not always seriously thinking that he's going to do it, because like he doesn't have any grain on his farm, so there's no particular reason. I guess Open Gate is why he pushed it. Open Gate is why he pushed that one play so hard. Discard this round? No, I did not. And I don't lose any points for not discarding this round because my 7th discard is not worth anything. So I'll discard next round. I could take food off of, never mind. agriKola took food, or took grain. I could take vegetable. I think I like just Reedstone Food though. It lets me Reno next round. It also gives me more options on Overachiever. But I'm pretty sure I'm just building the clay oven here. Last chance for debt next round. Yep. Thank you. I'll have 2 actions, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried. I'll probably Family Growth, Debt Collector, and then 5 food, fishing. That's my guess about how next round will go. So let's toss Extensive Resume, since there's no way. And now I will play Minor improvement, buried treasure. Because why not? I can still toss spit roast, nursery, and field. Buried treasure might be worth 1 stone. I think it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna play field. I think I'm gonna toss field. I don't want to pass it to Jen. I don't want to give Jen any reason to start player. Play that for 3 clay only. Yeah, with debt collector, I think field is unnecessary. Yeah. Save S. There's my buried treasure. He could have gone for the pottery as well. I paid the right amount of clay, I think. Yeah, I removed 3. Yeah. So now the rest of the game is taking grain a couple times. Probably taking grain twice. Taking vegetable twice. And then renovating and getting animals. Just points at this point. Just go for all the points. Mariska, yeah, it was a weird board state, eh? Yeah. He did it, I think because of his open gate was the thinking. I think that was the... That he was really evaluating his open gate very highly. Oh, this is kind of a problem. Because now I can get food blocked. If I don't play debt collector here. Ooh, I've left myself in a very bad position. I should have played debt collector last round. Because I'll go down to 3. I guess day labor is an option, but it's just... Or no. Go down to less than 3. I go down to 2. Pretty sure debt collector is worth picking up a beggar here. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I should have played debt collector last round instead of Reedstone food. Oh, that was a big blunder. Well, Jen is building the Basket Maker's Workshop, which I've been waiting for a while. Coolala might decide that he wants to starve me. agriKola might as well. Gleaner. So that's fun. Gleaner for 3 resources. If the fishing come back, then no harm, no foul. And they do come back. And there's a chance I start player for no work. Plus FF wood, feed 7. And wood to stone. Yeah, Coolala could start player, but if they don't... Is debt collector worth a beggar? Yes, I think it is. Yeah. Because of how many points my steel plow is going to be. Like my steel plow, my steel plow is going to be the same number of points either way, but the difference between getting like the optimal debt collector action is going to be pretty good, I think. And family growth, even without room, fell into my lap, which is hilarious. Spit roast to the board. So now we can play pottery with family growth, or we could play a cooking hearth. Cooking hearth gets us more grain on the grain space. I think saving the clay from pottery is a bit more relevant. -2. Whoops. I like pottery. Oh, build the well. I could build a well. That's a good point. Yeah, you know what? I will build the well. If for no other reason than CDOM can, I want to see CDOM span play ag well. For me! Alright, save a stone. Good suggestion. Yeah, I kind of forgot that it was still available. And also, Mountain Cave giving me access to the third stone is something I sort of forgot about. Just like Danny, I just sort of forgot about the well. Just sort of forgot about the Iron Fleet. That's fun. You can put Santa hats on stuff. I think I might end up with more imps than the other players combined. Yeah, not very humble of me, Asid. Not very humble at all. That's cute. You can put Santa hats on the well. I like that. So things I like to do this round. Reno, take grain. Reno, take grain, fence. Something like that. Could also plow. I think I like fencing here. It gives me access to all these animals, which is nice. Yeah, Coolala can't take the animals, and Jen can't hold them. So it actually gives me access to a bunch of animals next round as well. Fence 13. Or just fence 12 so I can mountain cave again. Ashbringer's worth a point, eh? Yeah, fence 13, sure. Nice reindeer wells. So yeah, I think I Reno into taking grain. That's my Reno cooking hearth into taking grain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have to be revealed action spaces. Build room, fish, traveling players. Sure. So Jen is planning to build stables. Makes a ton of sense. Jen is having a nice Cowboy and Mother game, I have to say. It's going well for her. Round 7 family growth, where agriKola left family growth fallow. Round 7. Turning out pretty well for the Cowboy and Mother. Funny that. She doesn't. I think it was probably a bug. She gonna family growth here, or is she gonna plow sow? Probably plow sow, right? Okay, what are we doing here? I already said what I'm gonna do. Yeah, no reason to change off of that plan. Don't know why she has a guest. Yeah, that's weird to me. Cowboy and Mother or something. I have so many points for my improvements. It's kind of gross, actually. Oh, agriKola took grain. Oh, I want grain. I might not actually take animals here because, yeah, Jen is not going to have enough actions to take animals. Oh, coolala is playing family growth pigwalla. Okay, coolala now can take animals. Oh, this is a nice combo with hedgekeeper. And I'll toss pigwalla onto the board. What should I do here then? Pair of boar, pair of sheep. Pair of boar, I think. Yeah. Coolala probably takes the cattle. So then I can take 3 sheep, or I can start player. Both of which would be fine. Actions next round are probably grain, animal, veg, baker, and something. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, so Jen, we know Jen's going to stable. And agriKola can eat the sheep. Does he need food? Sort of. The thing is, Coolala's going to hedgekeeper fence, won't he? So I think I take the sheep first. I think grain should be relatively safe now. At worst case, it's 2 points and 4 food in the worst case scenario. Yeah, Jen does the stables, unsurprisingly. Green is safe, veg may not be. Yeah, I might actually start player Ashbringer because it'll let me take vegetable before going on plow sow. I might do that. I could also start player field for 2 points. But I think I hold field until round 14. I don't want to pass it to Jen. I want to be greedy. It's mine, precious. If I can get on So Bake, I won't take Baker. I guess I could do start player field into So Bake. But I'm pretty sure agriKola is gonna sow. I would think. Koala's playing Reno Joinery. Nope, just major minor joinery. Interesting. Plus grain. Jen isn't wasting an action to play a 1-point field. Yeah, I assumed it was going to be Reno, but then he didn't go on Reno, which was confusing. Yeah, no kidding. The cowboy and mother got humble farm boy, eh? 5 played cards compared to, am I over 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've played 16. I would field over Ashbringer unless you plan on using a first action plow. Well, it's not an option anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Vegetable is gone. Coolala took it. Coarse grain here. Sure. I think I probably go for renovations now. Since I can't get crops anymore, take 3 stone and then take reed stone food or 8 reed. Be a pretty good denial move for from Jen. I also need to play Baker, I know. I guess I could plow and then sow bake, eh? I could do that. No, Koolala's plowing. What am I saying? One, two, three, four, 5. Bake. And then I'll grab Reedstone food probably. Or deny Jen. Is one food is probably worth denying Jen a ton of points, right? Since I've given Jen the humble farm boy points, let's take away some other points from her. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And then feeding Reedstone food, since that feeds me with sheep. That's a good point as well. And it lets me breed the sheep back. Yeah. You got away with it this time, Jen. So it's actually a 2-point move, probably, versus 3 points. Yeah, that does make sense. All right. 8 food sheep to feed 10. Now my stone reno isn't safe anymore. Why not? Taking reed. I don't forget I played Berry Treasure, so going on plow sow. But you can just pass to me and I will do it. Don't forget that I get a stone when I go on plow sow with Debt Collector. Plow 4 fields, and so rip Stone Curator. Yeah, Stone Curator would have been good here, eh? Would have been 4 points. I could have held on to it. Toss. Animal Nursery. So it's a 4-point Village Fool. And then point for Dragonfly Pond, point for Muddy Bog, point for Grain Bag. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Stone Curator would have been really good. It does have a point, yeah. Yeah, Green Bag's a great card. Cattle is 2 points. My Stonehouse Reno is safe. It can play Ashbringer or Field. I could take wood. Why would I take wood? Nah. Oh, I also get stone from Buried Treasure. I also kind of like taking grain here, but I think grain is probably safe. Grain is probably 2 points. Cattle is 2 points. Going for the pottery does seem cool. The problem is the pottery requires another stone action, which I'm a little scared of. Yeah, that probably is fine though. 10 clay, worst to hearth, best to 3 stone action to get pottery as well. 2 actions, 5 points. Yeah, well, it's not exactly 5 points. It's not 2 actions, 4 points, because if I don't play pottery, I'll play Ashbringer. So it's a 2 actions, 4 points, which is equivalent to taking vegetable, taking cattle, whatever. But yes, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying for sure. The only concern is, what if I 10 clay and then agriKola Reedstone Foods and then major minor, or then Reno major? That's my concern. Because agriKola doesn't have any wood, has no reason to go for Reno Fence. Ten clay does get me pottery. You're right about that. I think, though, I'm going to first action veg here. I think it's okay to risk that the 10 clay will come back. Plus, if I take vegetable and then I take grain, then I like plow sow a lot better. Could Reedstone Food first. Yeah. Thing is, Jen might also take take clay if I do that. Jen would be okay with clay into... No, she's taking the reed. Okay. Yeah. Hard to say. agriKola takes 2 boar. Makes sense. Okay, so now I like the Reedstone food action. Because now the Reedstone food action, agriKola can no longer reno. So this guarantees that I get the reno major. Ten reed, lol. The other thing is, if I block agriKola from renoing, then they might just take 1 cattle. Although they like family growth, so hopefully he goes for family growth now. Needs to feed his family as well. Has he been feeding the ram? I haven't been counting at all. 7 plus 1. Yeah, so he's announcing plus extra. Yeah. Good. So if the clay don't get taken here, I'll take 1 cattle if it's available, because nobody else can take the clay and use it still. Occupation hobby farmer. That's a way to get some vegetables. Let's see what coolala does here. Plays trees for the citizens on major, sure. So I'll take the cattle now because the clay is useless to anyone. The only reason they would take it is to block me, so which they might do. Blocking me might be the right move, but misplayed the first harvest. I think going for BMW was a mistake. I don't know. What did Jen do with her second action? She didn't sow. Why didn't she sow? Was sow only 1 point for her? I guess, because she's gonna feed her thing either way. agriKola did take the clay. Oh, coarse grain. Okay, well I can still take 4 clay. Although 4 clay is not as many points. Okay. Pottery. I can just play Ashbringer. I like take a grain into sow bake now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then sow. Oh, sorry. Before I do that, I'm gonna field. No, I'm not gonna field. I'm gonna reno field. Go to clay, go to stone. And then now I sow. So bake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you have to clay. Why do I have to clay? I think sewing and baking was good. Breed. I took 7 actions. How did I take 7 actions? Oh, I didn't have that guessed. Oh, I did take an extra action. Okay, you're right. Okay, well, I'll just remove one of the fields. Minus field. Whoops. I think it's fine. This is correct. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I need to fix my final, not field. I have to not take grain. I have to not take grain, right? Okay. So I can still field, and I can still sow bake, but I have to undo taking grain. Okay. All right. So my farm was like this before I took grain. So I just don't sow then. I won't sow, and I'll take grain instead. Instead of sow bake, I will take grain. Yes. So then I'm like this, and then Baker bakes 1 in the end of the game, and then I can eat a boar to get to 5, and then I'm still 2 food short. So then I can eat another point somewhere. Baker 1, boar 8, and then eat some point somewhere, which is, I don't know, eating another boar, eating a sheep, I guess. There we go. I think this is right. Just bake both grain. Oh, well, it's a point either way. No matter what, it's eating a point. So I'm not too worried about it. No matter what, it's eating a point. Okay, well, that's a final farm. So I have whatever I score plus 7 because I provided the only global bonuses, I believe. So 55. Pretty good. I mean, the broom combo was awesome, but I mean, my occupations are all really good. Humble Farm Boy 7th. Yikes. Yikes! I think my opponents did not draft all that well, which helped me a lot. So 55. What did Jen score? 47. I actually thought it would be higher. agriKola 34, and then coolala 48. All right, yeah, pretty good game. I mean, how many times did I get exactly what I wanted? My miners are also really good, yeah. Yep, look at all these free points. Dragonfly Pond, Goose Pond, Muddy Land. These are all like first pickable. The first 6 that I played are all first pickable. Like I think they're all, maybe Grain Pond is power 3 or something, but the rest of them I think are all above 4. Yeah, and then I also got the well. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Rum Distillery is a ceiling card, but the fact that she played Rum Distillery but then only ended up with 1 point for grain was a problem. Yeah, she did, and maybe a couple growth actions, I agree, would have been good. Yeah. I think yeah, this game went pretty well for me. I mean, the stage 1 was just beautiful, just a total breeze. The fact that we started 4th too was really good. Oh, I got some moves here. So I took Plowman and Stonehouse Extension. I don't know. Could take Manservant here, but more likely to take Stonecutter. I think Manservant has a chance to come back. I kind of like the idea of taking Private Forest here, although Riding Plow is also really good, but Riding Plow with Plowman is kind of redundant. Milking Stool is also good. I think I'll take Stonecutter, hope that Manservant comes back, and then probably take Private Forest. Yeah, Private Forest is really good, so I like Milking Stool. I think I'm taking Private Forest ahead of that. And then this pick, what am I supposed to take here? Herb Garden, Animal Feed. Probably Herb Garden over Animal Feed, and then I guess Pig Whisperer. I don't know. Not really likely to play either. Herb Garden's got a point on it. Animal Feed takes work for it to be worth points, so that looks okay. Alright. Well, guys. Lumber is just better than Forest with Cutter. Yeah, Lumber might come back, though. And it also might get passed to me. I don't think I need to pick it. Also, the ability to Private Forest round 1 to get Reedstone Food round 2, I think is pretty good, since I want to Reedstone Food a couple times. Especially if I start first, or if I get Reedstone Food round 1. If I Reedstone Food, Private Forest, Reedstone Food, that's like a really good start for me. So, yeah. Okay, that's going to be all for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Thank you so much to Cdome for subscribing. I will stream. I should know my starting position. Let's find which game that was. Stonecutter, here we go. I'm first. Hey, so Reedstone Food, Private Forest, Reedstone Food looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty excellent start, I have to say. But yeah, I am first, yeah. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I actually am going to... I talked about this a little bit. I'm gonna, days when I don't stream, I'm gonna record little boîte à jeu updates in advance where I'll do like little 5-10 minute videos where I'll just go through all my actions in boîte à jeu games, kind of talk through them, give little updates. Yeah, now of course this video is gonna get posted before that one will, because I'll post this like right now. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.